the Southeastern Conference on ABC.
Welcome to the SEC on ABC, presented by Burger King. It's another chapter in the long-standing rivalry between SEC charter members Florida and LSU deep in the swamp. The Gators trying to avoid a fourth straight losing season. A recent vote of confidence by the athletic director for head coach Billy Napier. And the return of quarterback DJ Lagway. Has Florida thinking upset today over number 22 LSU. The Tigers led by third-year head coach Brian Kelly, and they are still very much alive for a conference title and a playoff spot. LSU lost the opener against USC, blowing a fourth-quarter lead, only then to reel off 6 straight wins and jump back into the top 10. Then back-to-back defeats to A&M and Alabama, but the dream is still alive with 3 games left in the regular season. And welcome to the Bud Light Kickoff. Dave Pasch and Dusty Dvorak. LSU has 3 losses, making it awfully difficult to make the new 12-team college football playoff as an at-large. But with 2 losses in the SEC and just a game out of first place, there's still a path to get to the SEC championship, win it, and then get the automatic bid to the college football playoff.
That's great, but for them to get there, they got to play better because this team has not played well the last 6 quarters. They've been outscored 73-19 the last 6 quarters, and it starts with the run defense that has really struggled. They've given up over 550 yards on the ground to A&M and then Alabama. Blake Baker's been a great addition, but the defensive side stopping the run has to get fixed starting here today. And how about run the football? LSU this year dead last running the football. They got a talented freshman in Caden Durham. They need to use him here this afternoon.
I would certainly hope their quarterback, Dusty. You look at Garrett Nussmeier early in the year, he looks like maybe a Heisman candidate, but turnovers have been the problem. 6 in the last 2 games.
Yeah, prior to the last 2 games, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Gunslinger mentality, can make every throw on the football field. What can they take off his plate? He's gotten back to the basics, got to the fundamentals, a help with the rushing attack, and not asking him to do too much will be a real key here this afternoon.
All right, let's turn the page to the Florida Gators. A rough start, admitting declaring Billy Napier fired as head coach, but the team rallied behind true freshman quarterback DJ Lagway, who replaced the injured Graham Mertz and won an important game against Kentucky. Athletic director Scott Strickland publicly says Napier isn't going anywhere, but then Florida promptly gets smoked by Texas. But Lagway did not play in that game, and in talking with Napier yesterday, he told us, man, the spirits were lifted in practice with their freshman quarterback back in the lineup today.
Well, they love this freshman quarterback, DJ Lagway. We talked to them yesterday. His spirit, everything he brings to the table, absolutely tremendous. Now, he's not going to be 100% today. Probably scale back his ability to run the football, but he's got a big arm. He makes big vertical plays in this throw game, and they need those chunk plays here this afternoon. But just the emotion, the spirit, the motivation of this football team, it's there, and they are fired up to have their freshman quarterback.
All right, with more on Lagway, let's check in with the 3rd member of our crew. Here's Taylor McGregor down to the field.
You guys mentioned it. Lagway is back, but to Dusty's point, he is not 100%. He told me that yesterday, and this Florida training staff has been working tirelessly to get him back to be able to play. So today, he will be wearing this apparatus that was originally created when Anthony Richardson was dealing with a similar hamstring injury a couple of years ago. And basically what they do is they sew a band into the waist of his pants that then extends all the way down to his left ankle. It helps stabilize that left leg. But if he were to try and open up and run, it would restrict him a little bit. He has practiced with it. He feels comfortable with it. So we'll see how it plays out here today. Good news for Florida, though. They get their leading receiver in Elijah Badger back, as well as running back Montrell Johnson. And then on the line of scrimmage, Damian George Jr. will be back at right guard, Dave.
All right, Taylor, Florida trying to assure the fan base it's headed in the right direction. A win over LSU would certainly help. You're watching the Bud Light Kickoff.